gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That's my ear. Hey everyone, it's Affy, and today I am here to do a quick TBR. I know I said in my New Year's tag that I am not going to do TBRs, but I'm doing one this month because I am doing rereads for February, and I'm really excited about it. So the entire month is just going to be books that I've read before. I'm just rereading them because I've been wanting to. And so I decided to put together this little TBR video for you. So I'm just going to go through the list really quickly. I'm not going to really talk about the books that much. I'm just going to point out kind of why I want to reread them. So the first book I have here is The Courtesan Duchess. This is by Joanna Shupe. And this one, this book kind of took me by surprise. This is, it's not the first Joanna Shupe book that I read, but this is one of her older ones, and it definitely, was more than I was expecting. This has some of the hottest sex scenes I've probably read in quite a while. Hence part of why it blew my socks off. But just the storyline and the romance, it all together was just something else. Like, this book just kind of came out of nowhere for me. So I'm looking forward to reading this one again. So yeah. It says How to Seduce an Estranged Husband and Banish Debt in 4 wickedly improper, shockingly pleasurable steps. 1. Learn the most intimate secrets of London's leading courtesan. 2. Pretend to be a courtesan yourself using the name Julia Layton. 3. Travel to Venice and locate said husband. And 4. Seduce husband, conceive an heir, and voila, your future is secure. So that's essentially what this book is about. So I really, really enjoyed this one, and I want to definitely read it again. The next book that I want to read is a book that I already have reread before. This will be my second time rereading this book. But this is one of my favorite Tessa Dare books, and I just love this book. So this is A Night to Surrender by Tessa Dare. This is the first book in the oh gosh, my brain just farted on me. Spindle Cove, sorry. The first book in the Spindle Cove series. I ended up accidentally buying an extra copy, so I have the copy with the step back, and then I have this copy that looks like it has a step back, but it doesn't. So I'm going to actually be doing annotations in this one. Since this is my second reread, I figure I might as well annotate it. I'm going to keep the extra book for that specifically. So I'm looking forward to reading this one and annotating it. It'll be my first time annotating a book, so I need to go get some supplies and stuff for that. But if you've ever read Spindle Cove, you already know this is Susanna and Bram's story, and I just love them. They're my favorite in the Spindle Cove series. They're one of my favorite in all of Tessa Dare's books in general. But yeah, I love this book. The next book that I have is another Tessa Dare book, and this is another one that I've also reread before. But this, I would say this is probably my favorite Tessa Dare book of all time. It's not one that I hear people talk about often. I don't know that a lot of people have read it, I don't know that a lot of people have read it, to be honest. But I really, really enjoyed this. This was the first Tessa Dare book I had ever read, and I really thoroughly enjoyed this one. So this is Twice Tempted by a Rogue. This is the second book in the Stud Club series. And this is about Reese and Meredith, or Mary. And he comes back from war, and she's always had a crush on him, and all of a sudden he notices her. He didn't used to before, but now he does. She's grown up and he wants her, and I love this book. This book is so good. This is my favorite in this series, of course, but I'm really excited about rereading it. I should probably get another copy so that I can do some annotating for this one as well, but I'm just happy to reread it again for the second time. I'm super excited about that. The next book that I plan on reading for February is by Lorraine Heath. As you know, I'm obsessed with Lorraine Heath. This was a book that I gave 6 stars to. This is The Earl Takes All. This is the second book in... I actually don't remember the name of the series for this one. But yeah, this one is the book about the twins, the one who dies and his brother who goes back home and pretends to be him so that his brother's wife won't lose her baby. This book was amazing when I read it in 2022. This was the first book I ever gave a 6-star to, so I'm super excited to reread this one again. I am really looking forward to it. It's so romantic. This book is so romantic. So I'm gonna reread it and see if it holds up to my original feelings about the book, but I have a feeling it will. So the next book that I want to reread, this will be my first reread of this book, and I'm surprised because I've been obsessed with this book since I read it. This is Lisa Kleypas. This is Again the Magic, and every time I look at the cover now, I think of Hope Volm, who said that it's giving tablecloth because of the... She made me laugh when she said this, but she said that, you know, the shawl is giving tablecloth, and that just made me laugh so hard. I like it, but I can see where she got tablecloth from. But I am super excited to reread this. This is like a beloved favorite for pretty much everyone, including me. So I'm excited. I haven't reread this, and like I said, I'm shocked I haven't. Again, one of those ones where I want to see if it kind of holds up for me, as far as my feelings about it the first time, whether I would still give it the same rating that I gave it the first time. I have a feeling I will, but you know, you just want to check and see sometimes. So I'm excited about this one. The next book that I want to do a reread of is by Kerrigan Byrne. This is part of the Victorian Rebels series, and this was my favorite book in that series. This is The Hunter. And this book is long. I remember that being my one issue with it when I read it. I had no other issues with it except for the fact that it was a long book. So I do remember that, and that's the only thing that I am already annoyed by, is how long this book is. So I'm not looking forward to that part of it, but super excited. I haven't done a reread of this one before, but I just kind of want to refresh my memory of what the story was about. Like, I still remember a good amount of details, but you know, there's just those little things sometimes that, you know, fall through the cracks the longer it's been since you've read the book. And so I'm excited to go back and do another take with this one. So yeah, The Hunter. The next book that I have here for February for my rereads is by Jennifer Ashley. This is the Mackenzies and McBrides series. Sorry. This is Lady Isabellas' Scandalous Marriage. I had a hard time picking between this one and Lord Ian, the Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie. It's because I love both of those, but I think for me, Mac was just... I love Mac. There's something about him. I just love him so much. So I ended up going with this one. I'm pretty excited about it. Excited to revisit this family in general. I love the Mackenzies. They're a wonderful family. So, Yeah, looking forward to this one. This is a second chance marriage in trouble book or story. The next book that I have on my list for February is actually by Loretta Chase. I have another copy of this book coming in the mail, so I will be annotating this one. But this is Lord of Scoundrels, and I remember really enjoying this book the first time I read it. I don't remember very many details outside of her gun and her rules and a kid, and that's about it. It's those three things that pop up in my brain when I think about this book. I can't remember the other details, and I really would like to, because I remember really, really liking this book when I read it. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to reread it again. Like I said, I'll most likely annotate this version just because I've got the original cover coming in the mail for me. I was able to find a copy on eBay. So I'm pretty excited about that. But this is another one on my list. So I'm excited about this one. I just kind of want to remember all the details in the book. And I have no doubt I'm going to still love this one as much as I enjoyed it the first time. I just kind of want to remember the details in this one. So, yeah. The next book I am interested in reading in February is by Beverly Jenkins. This is actually the first book that I ever read by Beverly Jenkins, and I really, really loved it. This is about Valinda and Drake Levesque. This is Rebel, part of the Women Who Dare series, and also part of the Levesque family series. So this is kind of a two-parter book right here, but this was the first book I had ever read by her, and I really liked her. It's what kind of got me into Beverly Jenkins, and Drake Levesque is one of the sweetest heroes. He's just so kind, so compassionate, so caring, and just very giving. He's a very giving man. He's willing to give whatever he has, the clothes off his back, for people, and I love that about him. So I have to go back and read this one. I miss it. I miss the Levesque family, I guess. I've considered rereading some of the other books in the Levesque family trilogy, but yeah, this one was a really, really good one. This was a good start to Beverly Jenkins as far as hopping into her backlist and kind of learning what her writing style is. This was a really good place to start for me. So, yeah. The next book that I have here is another Joanna Shupe, and this is from the Fifth Avenue Rebels. This was my favorite book in the series, The Lady Gets Lucky. I have not shut up about this book all of 2023. I could not keep my mouth closed, and so I figure it's time to do a reread and just get it out of my system, if I even can get it out of my system. I'm just obsessed with this book, so I'm really, really excited to get back in there with Kit and Alice and read their story again for a second time. They make me so happy, so yeah. The next book I have here is another Lisa Kleypas, or Kleypas. Why did I say Kleypas? Kleypas. Another Lisa Kleypas. This is from the Hathaway series, and this is Married by Morning. This is a book that I gave 6 stars to. I love Leo Hathaway. He is so funny. I am ready to laugh my ass off again at this book. I just thoroughly enjoyed this, and it kind of feels like it's soon to be rereading it, because I'm pretty sure I read it last like August or September, so it's only been like 4 or 5 months at this point. It's not been very much time at all, but I figure I'm rereading books, and this is a book that I really, really enjoy, so I'm putting it on the list. Hopefully I get to it, but I'm excited about this one. Like I said, I am ready to laugh my ass off all over again. This is another 6-star read for me. This is the Sinful Wallflower series by Stacy Reed. This is another book that I didn't shut up about last year and was my #1 read of 2023, A Scoundrel of Her Own. You all know how much I love this book. I don't believe I read it. I think I read it earlier in the year last year, so maybe like March or May or something like that. It's been enough months that I'm ready for a reread, and I'm super excited. It's another one of those where I want to see if it holds up for me, which I have no doubt it will. I just love these two, and as Devlin Byrne is amazing. He's wonderful. I love him. So I have no doubt I'm going to love it again just as much as I did the first time. But sometimes you just want to see. You just want to try it out and see. And so I'm excited. I'm really excited to get back into this one. So yeah, these are my 12 reads for February. So these are the 12 books that I am looking forward to rereading in February. I'm pretty excited. I've got a few authors that I've got 2 or more. Well, yeah, I've got a few authors who I've got 2 of their books in here, but you know, if you love a book, you love a book. So, I'm excited. I hope I get through all of these. If I don't, that's fine with me. This is just kind of the list of books that I've been wanting to reread for a while now. And whatever I get through, and whatever I don't, that's fine. But these are the books I'm looking forward to next month. So I figured I would give you guys a little TBR update on this. And when I do my wrap up, I will definitely get more into the books, details and synopsis and all of that. But I just wanted to show you what I plan on reading next month because I'm super excited about it. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave me a disco ball in the comment section. If you don't have anything that you want to say, but you want to let me know that you were here, leave me a disco ball in the comment section. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video, which will be next month in February. Bye.